let's go ahead and do a book review. This time we're going to talk about Garfield, the comic books that used to be published in the 70s, 80s. And this one is actually his 18th book. I know I've skipped 1 through 17 to get us here, but I actually own this one. It's called Garfield Goes to Waste. So for those of you who are not aware, Garfield is a cat. He's got an owner named John, and he has a dog that lives with him named Odie. Garfield is kind of your classic rude and crude cartoon character. He loves lasagna. Well, actually, let's just be honest. He loves food in general, but lasagna is a favorite. And Garfield had some movies. I believe Bill Murray played his voice in some of the movies that were made, within the past several years. Had a Saturday morning cartoon, and then really popular Sunday newspaper comic strip. As for the book itself, I enjoyed it. This is a really fun read, and it was really simple. It took me no time at all. I think just maybe an hour and a half to get through everything. Some of the stuff that I will advise, though, is that this is not for the people who are going to be all about that extreme PC life, because this was printed years ago in a different time. And, well, there is a reference to being lynched in here, for example. So if you are someone that's going to get really triggered by that, I would just stay away. But other than that, this was just a really fun read. It's classic Garfield. It's classic getting into shenanigans, picking on Odie, making life difficult for John, stealing food from both of them. I mean, that's really what Garfield's about. So this is a really fun read, and especially because these books are older. This one specifically, it's got some wear and tear on it. You can find these relatively cheap. I've also seen republished newer versions that have entire large collections at stores like Barnes and Noble and whatnot. So these are still very much out there and still very much popular. I don't know exactly how many volumes there are. I imagine there's tons of volumes because this is a long-running comic strip. But if you enjoy comics and you're looking for something that's not superhero related, the Garfield comics are pretty decent, and most of them are pretty short and to the point. So you can get a lot of different stories in. Check it out. Garfield Goes to Waste.